Martinez leaving it, and McAllister away to the far side, happy to spread the play. Romero has got Rodrigo de Paul available nearby.
It's interesting when you see Argentina in possession. They can be quite slow sometimes in their build-up. They just really position their plays themselves up the park, and you see Messi just drifting in the little pockets. And often he's got players on him, but he's not afraid to just get it, give it and give. One-touch football each time until key moments.
Enzo Fernandez continues his run. Lautaro Martinez waits in the middle. It's an easy collection there for Kevin Pina. They're a well-structured, disciplined team, aren't they, Cabo Verde?
They are, and they've got a really good out as well.
Gianni Infantino there, and in the front of your picture, he's alongside Claudio Tapia, the president of the Argentinian FA. Long list of celebrities inside the stadium today as well. A good many famous former players among them. It's a long, lonely chase there for Nuno da Costa. Da Costa has come off the bench in the 3 group games, each of them for roughly half an hour at a time. Given his chance from the start in this biggest match of the lot. If you're not too familiar with his work, he plays for Istanbul Başakşehir in the league, in the Super League in Turkey.
Yeah, you said just before about Cabo Verde's ability, like defensively really well structured, and that out ball. They've just got the 2 wide players, where it's Ryan Mendes, Jovan Cabral. They're very quick, as is Nuno da Costa up front. So they've got really a good attacking options and players making the runs in those channels, and a lot of support play.
Lisandro Martinez. Romero. Towards Lautaro Martinez. Initially it was Pico Lopez who got the challenge in on him. Cabo Verde, the first nation to go through from the group stages at the World Cup, despite not winning a match for quite a long time, actually, since Chile in the last century in 1998. And 3 points was enough to get the job done. Rodrigo de Paul, who's been with Inter Miami here in South Florida since the winter transfer window. Patient play here from the World Cup winners of 4 years ago. Nicely done. Here's Messi, first sight. Wasn't the best of angles, tried to make the most of it.
Yeah, just scuffed his shot a little bit, didn't he? I mean, his movement was excellent. I mean, there were so many players run off the ball. This is what you see a lot of Argentina, is that moment of they turn on the pace, and all of a sudden there's a lot of movement. Messi's off on the one at the middle of it, and he just can't quite get his shot on target. It was a bit of a difficult angle. Slightly scuffs it. Coutinho, I think, had it covered as well.
Well, there are a few pockets of Cabo Verde fans. There's David Beckham and his wife Victoria watching on here. Home from home really for him these days, and for her too. Of course, heavily involved with Inter Miami. Their stadium, actually, their newly built stadium, is about 11.5 miles away from here as the crow down there. Lisandro Martinez.
Construction process now complete.
Molina. Argentina, of course, this year trying to do something that most have found too difficult. They're trying to become only the third country to win the World Cup back-to-back. Italy did it. Third was Brazil in 58 and 62, that's it. Armado. Leading Duarte in the regards. To Messi. Challenged under the referee's nose. Free kick conceded. The tackle from Giovanni Cabral.
Yeah, it's that movement, isn't it? That little quick movement off the ball. Messi's got a bit of turn of pace there. Just
looked like he might have got there first.
Yeah, I think it's a bit unfortunate there. Giovanni Cabral, I thought it was a pretty good challenge. It was very, very close. And you can see why the Cabo Verde players weren't particularly happy with that.
First real suggestion of an opportunity here.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's prime sort of position, isn't it, for Argentina? Obviously a number of players that can strike the ball from that sort of distance, but he's the man they generally turn to. He poses the biggest threat.
Either side of the ball. Messi takes it and he couldn't gather. No. Quick to try and break. You could see the idea there, looking for Ryan Mendes.
Yeah, you could. I mean, it was a free kick that you expect losing your save.
Recovered everything.
The spot. Messi didn't he? I mean, it wasn't really a jump on the wall from that side of it. Not really doing its job. Moutinho, though, was aware of it. It's a pretty simple take for the goalkeeper in the end.
A record-extending 30th appearance at the World Cup finals for Messi today, and Molina tries to put it on a plate, and Messi was almost in.
Wow, almost. An incredible touch and an incredible layoff to Messi. Just eludes him, just slightly out of his reach. Moutinho was very quick.
Dine. This is Rosinha. Second time he's tried something like that and got away with it both times so far. Might be a dangerous game. Quick to break, and now with Sidney Lopez Cabral. Can't find a way through. They're quick to regroup, and it was the block made McAllister.
Yeah, Armado as well. It's really good work rate off the ball from Argentina. Then you can just see every time they're out of possession, they just work so hard to try and win the ball back quickly. You can see that turnover is exceptional.
Dropping away from the traffic to collect possession, and he's now trotting his way into the penalty area. Comfortably collected in midfield by Kevin Pina. Looking for the opportunity to send the pass away on the far side to Mendes. Laros Duarte into Giovanni Cabral.
Thanks. And be careful out there.
Steroids. Eye on the number 6. There is an opportunity to get in a shot from the 30-yard range. He might be the man to let fly.
This cargo has been designated.
His goal that he scored against Uruguay was from distance. It's not the first time that he's done that in a big game for his country either.
No, you see, I mean, even watching Cabo Verde in possession, there's just no fear. That's how we've seen him play so far in this tournament. Absolutely no fear.
Oh, that was frustrating there for Lopez Cabral. Good opportunity.
I think he's just going a little bit. Might be able to do it twice against this Argentinian side, but
I wouldn't be doing that too often against Lautaro Martinez.
no. I think he knows. Well, I hope he knows not to try to get games. Certainly not in this half.
What about Lionel Scaloni? The way that he manages this team, he uses a deft hand, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I mean, he is the one that's obviously pulling the strings from the touchline. In general, the team is so well drilled, so well organised, and they just carry out the instructions, the style of football, the work rate, all that comes into play. These players are all...
It was interesting after the last game when Lionel Messi came in the media conference. When you send Messi on, did you tell him what to do? I'm not going to tell Messi how to play football. Here he is now, Messi trying to tiptoe clear, but three defenders from Cabo Verde combined to get it off him. It's sturdy and solid defending from Romero, but Kevin Pina brings it away. And he's got Ryan Mendes on the far side. Steven Moreira is also up there. And now in possession. Moreira back in the team today. The right back, he's with Columbus Crew, plays his football here in the USA. Snag of the year in the MLS a couple of years ago. More frustration for City Lopez Cabral. It's the second time in the last
of several
couple of
hundred
minutes it's
individuals.
broken down on this
If you
near
intend
side.
to face them,
first time he just
explosive
took his eye off
ordnance
the ball
is your
a little.
only viable action. Pick out as
Possibly
many
doing a
as you
bit too
can.
much on the ball, really. Rather than put his foot on the ball, look to come out and take on the ball, and more than that, you have to do much at all.
That's Messi. Well, Cabo Verde have made it through. For Argentina, as they look to make the breakthrough here, remember? But they've won all of their games at this World Cup so far. Rodrigo de Paul. Dine just getting his head up.
Yeah, there's going to be moments in the game where Cabo Verde are going to have to absorb pressure.
There's Gabriel Batistuta in the middle of the picture there. Like a who's who of, among others, former World Cup winners with Argentina in the VIP seats tonight. As we have the...